They have 100-mile-in border checkpoints where they harass citizens all over the country. If you're white, look out, because we're scum.
Times are tough, and you got to stretch that dollar. A special invitation for listeners to save. Sign up at dublishoppers.com today and start paying the absolute guaranteed lowest internet retail prices for the coolest stuff. New premium brand name TVs, laptops, watches, camcorders, Blu-ray players, and more. All with factory warranties, just like you get from a retail chain, except for the absolute guaranteed lowest internet retail prices. They start low and go lower with our reverse auctions. You save even more with your first $8 auction purchase. Doobly will give you an instant $25 dining certificate good at thousands of nationwide restaurants, plus a $500 vacation discount voucher, usable at hundreds of resorts around the U.S. and world. Sign up today at dublishoppers.com. Pay the absolute guaranteed lowest internet retail prices, and listeners receive special rewards. It's worth a peek to keep money in your pocket and the coolest stuff in your home and garage. Sign up today at dublishoppers.com. That's DUBLI shoppers.com. You'll be glad you did.
You may be arrested and/or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cameras, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Get incredible grip, no matter what the conditions, when you wear MaxFit gloves. Everyone from boaters, fishermen, mechanics, plumbers, farmers, senior citizens, and gardeners are all wearing MaxFit gloves for better grip. MaxFit gloves are made with thin glove technology that is ultra thin, breathable, will reduce muscle fatigue when planting gardens, pulling weeds, or anywhere you need a more youthful grip. Watch incredible MaxFit gloves videos online at maxfitgloves.com. MaxFit gloves improve dry grip strength by up to 37% and improve your grip up to 400% better than bare hands in wet or oily conditions. If arthritis has crippled your grip, or if you work with your hands and depend on a good grip, then MaxFit gloves are for you. Right now, get 2 free pair of MaxFit gloves when you go to maxfitgloves.com. maxfitgloves.com and use promo code radio or call 1-877-552-5206. That's 1-877-552-5206. MaxFit gloves, incredible grip in any conditions.
On screen for PrisonPlanet.tv members, you can see the Constitution-free zone 100 miles into the border. Scores of videos on YouTube from California, Arizona, Vermont of citizens 50 to 100 miles in saying, no, you're not going to search my car. And the Border Patrol beats the living daylights out of them. Illegals, they just roll right on through. Here's the Sacramento Bee. IRS visits Sacramento car wash in pursuit of 4 cents. They talk about how rude they were to them, how they got in their face. I want to get this car wash owner on. I mean, that's the kind of stuff, because they want the enforcers out there, whether you believe in the law or not, it's a fraud, unconstitutional. They don't go after the big money people. They go after the low-level people to keep us in line. Now, it's simple. If you're a citizen, no matter what color you are, what religion, or if you're an illegal here, more illegals is going to hurt your job rate. It's going to hurt your employment. It's going to hurt your future. And it's going to bankrupt this country. And so, yeah, it's an ugly situation. But the globalists are for open borders. That's all I need to know. Then I go look at the evidence. I'm right to be against them. Anything the globalists are for is a fraud. Anything the mainstream media is pushing, no matter how they dress it up, is a fraud. This is a criminal system. It's 180 degrees, the opposite direction of the Bill of Rights and Constitution. So let me be clear. You go to Arizona and you argue with them when they want to search your car 75 miles over the border or 100 miles, they're going to knock your teeth out. Okay? That's what goes on. My grandfather, he's dead now. But I remember him complaining back when I was in college that he was out driving around the hill country and got pulled over by Border Patrol 200 miles from the border. I mean, he's a white guy. German ancestry. So this is going on. Of course they're going to use this to run checkpoints and have a police state. Of course it's going to be against everybody. That's why it's probably not the way to do it. But if you do pull somebody over for drunk driving and they're an illegal alien, well, no matter where they're from, you take them to jail. But they don't even do that in most cases. They admit it. So that's the issue, is that the sanctuary cities and the feds have an open-door policy and are engaged in political warfare, so we have to stand up against it. Does that answer your question, George?
Yes. Another thing I wanted to say regarding that is that I'm just really torn, because, I mean, I want them to enforce the law. We don't need any more laws that, that nobody follows. But I want them to enforce it, but if they enforce it, they're kind of infringing on my rights, because I am Mexican, I am brown. But if they don't enforce it, then, I mean, if they do enforce it, like, what's going to happen? I mean, they're going to take away my, they see you you're protesting, you're at the end of the Fed, you're anti-government. They're going to take my kids away. They're going to, I have a traditional relationship with my wife. Then they come in and then they tell you that your relationship is not right, that he's machismo and things like that. And
oh yeah, that's the new thing. It's abusive if the woman stays home with the kids because the state owns those kids. Let me ask you this question. My wife speaks Spanish because she lived in Spain. And I mean, certainly you're aware of the Aslan movement and the signs these people have got, and the fact that a lot of these illegals have been taught that the Southwest belongs to Mexico.
Am aware of that, but I also know my people very well. I mean, I have 12 uncles, and I know that they work. They get home from work and they're tired. Most of the people that I know will not go out there unless they're told, unless it's propagandized, unless it's hyped up. They're going to have music, they're going to have food and stuff. And most of the people, especially immigrants, they don't speak the language, so they don't know. So they just get out there and they think that it's they're fighting the racist, they're fighting the white guy. And it's not like that. That's why I'm saying they're out there under false pretenses, but the media goes out there and then, they put that out there. That,
exactly. The globalists have created a situation that's meant to have us all divided and conquered, fighting with each other, but it's a real threat. It's illegal. It's unconstitutional. So what do you do? Again, bottom line, it is going to hurt you and your family if this continues, and it must be reversed, and we have to have a national debate and discussion about this, George. I appreciate your call. Stay with us.
America's #1 source for independent talk radio for over a decade. We are the GCN Radio Network.
Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Got the founder of Oath Keepers, former staffer for Ron Paul, ex-paratrooper, disabled vet, firearms instructor, former Ron Paul staff member, Yale Law grad, research scholar, and Montana, Nevada lawyer. And he's camping with friends in Utah. I'd love to be camping in Monument Valley, boy. That is so beautiful out there. And he is with us for the next 30 minutes. He also writes a column for SWAT Magazine. He has had the ADL and Southern Poverty Law Center imply that he's a terrorist. Mother Jones said that he's involved in treason and sedition. And all they're calling for is for the troops and military to follow their oath and not confiscate our firearms and be part of this new world order. But I also wanted to get him on today because of a Raw Story interview he did. It says, Oath Keepers founders slams conservative media hypocrisy. So we've got him on about that as well. We'll talk about it in the next segment. But on the subject of the ADL and Southern Poverty Law Center and Mayor Bloomberg trying to say that the car bomb dud in Times Square Saturday, that he thinks it's people that are against health care, government takeover of health care. I mean, it's just amazing what they're doing, Stewart. We must be getting under their skin.
Absolutely. You know, you get a lot of flack when you're right over the top of the target. That's how it goes. And I'm proud to be on the Southern Poverty Law Center's list of patriots. Right there with Ron Paul and Judge Napolitano. I'm in good company.
Absolutely. And, of course, yours truly.